Hey everybody, happy March and welcome back to a brand new Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? Ross here on MGF Customs, back to discuss some new leaks for the upcoming LEGO Infinity Saga Fall 2021 sets. And is it okay to talk about LEGO leaks? I hear LEGO is going after people apparently now, allegedly, even just for talking about them. I don't really give a shit. But I am so excited to finally discuss these with you guys because there's obviously a lot to break down here. I've been really skipping practically all of LEGO Marvel for the most part, aside from like the Black Widow set last year and the Shang-Chi sets this year. So now though, with a full-blown MCU lineup of Infinity Saga sets coming back this fall, you can definitely bet on me being back in it now, especially with these new images that surfaced today, which I won't be showing. Because listen, talking about it is one thing. I'm not really one to antagonize LEGO into dishing out strikes since I know they've been enjoying that a lot more in recent years. It's going to be really hard to edit this video, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what I'm going to put up most of the time, but I wanted to talk about these sets anyway. And so just to dive right into it, I'm not really going to mention where these images are coming from either, but if you have at least the slightest modicum of experience with the most basic social media apps, I think you'll be able to find your way around. That being said, we still didn't get images of all the leaks quite yet. We still haven't seen the Benatar or the Sanctuary 2, I believe, and also we do not have the images. I think there's going to be like an Infinity Gauntlet or something coming, maybe, possibly. I don't know where I heard that from. However, we're starting off with the Captain America and Hydra face-off, the small little $10, $13 set, and you'll love to see it. This is probably the most underwhelming excuse, I think, for getting a Captain America minifigure I think LEGO has ever pulled off thus far. It's pretty great. The Hydra minifigures are really just whatever. There have been leaks of them, but honestly, they're fine. They have nice torsos. It's the new Captain America that, of course, everybody is talking about, which is essentially just the same as the one that was released for the sets inspired by the Avengers game last year. However, it does have its own unique Endgame torso, of course, and LEGO is finally gifting us that at least. I don't honestly care about the rest of it. You have like a motorcycle, which is great. Never had one of those before. You've got, that's it. No, I'm kidding. It's a junior set though, and it's actually really good for a junior set. I'm a lot more excited to talk about the Monger Mayhem, which is taking us all the way back to Iron Man 1 with its $40 to $50 piece build, I believe, and this set is very exciting. It's in the name. We're finally getting Monger from the first Iron Man movie. It's really big, the build that they've got going here. It's like, I don't know, it looks bigger than basically all of the retail Hulkbusters LEGO has put out, so I don't really know why they made Ironmonger this big, yeah. Regardless, we're getting a new Pepper minifigure. I don't really know if it's new. I know that the face definitely is not, but I think the torso might be. We're getting a new Iron Man Mark III, though, the very first red and gold Iron Man suit from the MCU, and that is honestly just so awesome. I'm really excited to finally swap out whatever makeshift one I have in my Hall of Armor right now, but obviously we're also getting Obadiah Stane included with this set too, and of course it is a buildable Ironmonger. It's got all the ball joints, all the articulated fingers, I'm sure all of the stud shooters and whatever else, it's all in there. But I'm really excited for the head and the faceplate that this one is gonna have. That looks really cool and like a really great printed piece. The Black Panther Dragon Flyer though looks so awesome, and man, I'm loving the box art for these sets. This one in particular has like the army from the portal scene from Endgame as its backdrop, and just having Thanos on the covers for all of these is just so great. Anyway, the minifigures in this set, we have got, of course, T'Challa, Black Panther, that does feature the proper purple colored concussive blast prints on the minifigure now. We definitely have a new Shuri finally, which I'm very excited about, which unfortunately lacks leg printing as we know from other leaks, because people have been acquiring these minifigures a lot. Like I think Brick Panda here on YouTube has got like the Scarlet Witch, the Mark III, and then someone else had gotten the Captain America and like the Punisher from the Spider-Man Daily Bugle set, and I know someone else also definitely has Shuri. However, there's another minifigure in this set. I have no idea who that is though, so he's just Guy. And I will say, I am really excited for the Dragon Flyer based on the very blurry shots that we have of these sets. Honest to God, I would like to know who takes these pictures. Like when these leaks come out and these people who have access to these confidential, I guess, sample copies of these sets or whatever, it's like, what are they? is this like are these taken on like a Kodak disposable camera? Like what is going on here? All right, now that we trudged through those, we can finally talk about the Avengers Endgame final battle, which is basically LEGO's apology for the original Avengers Endgame compound battle they released with the movie. No, but in all honesty, this does look like a really nice, subtle upgrade to that original set for a lot of different reasons, but namely, we gotta talk about the new Thanos Big Fig. Boys, we have finally arrived after 3 years of god-awful Thanos Big Figs. We are finally getting a proper bald Thanos Big Fig in this set, and it's hilarious because LEGO, they're not even bothering with the armored Thanos anymore. They're not even going to insult us with that printed Big Fig again. They're just like, here you go. We're just gonna stick this Infinity War Thanos in this Endgame set, and I am here for it. It looks amazing, and already a bunch of people on Instagram have been like, oh, but it's got the stud. The new bald Thanos has the stud. Listen, you guys know me, and you know the Thanos that I made for Infinity War, and obviously I did not do a stud on my custom Big Fig back in the day, but it totally makes sense for LEGO to do it here. Obviously, in keeping with the basic LEGO themes, it does make sense to have a stud on Thanos' head here, so I am all for it. And you also have the same Captain America copied and pasted into this set as well, along with, I imagine, the same Black Panther from the other set. What is it called? I already forgot. But really the biggest point of controversy around this set, I think, has been the Scarlet Witch minifigure that LEGO has so spectacularly botched, and these new leaked images have only confirmed that further, unfortunately. Because listen, I know there are apologists out there for this minifigure because I guess it has a nice torso, as if LEGO doesn't always nail torso designs repeatedly, constantly since the beginning of time. But, you know, really what we were looking for here was a very basic Wanda Maximoff minifigure from Endgame that just uses a reasonable looking head with a reasonable hairpiece that they already have, like that they used on Elizabeth Swann, for example. But this new Wanda Maximoff, if you guys have not seen the leaks, I know Brick Panda definitely did a video on this. She's got blonde eyebrows, seemingly, I guess, for a Supergirl head, no doubt, and then she has a Wonder Woman hairpiece in like regular brown, even though that is very much not her hair color in Avengers Infinity War. And then everybody seemed to be expecting her to have a waist cape, like the same one carried over from the airport battle from 2016, and I don't know if I'm just blind, probably, but she doesn't appear to have it on this box art. So I'm not sure what's going on or what the deal is with that waist cape, but as always with LEGO Marvel superheroes, it's just, you know, half the time it's better to expect to be disappointed. And her powered pieces are all like light, transparent purple. I don't know if I actually am blind because I'm pretty sure those should be red, and LEGO's just like purple. So I guess Wanda has turned into Agatha in this set, so that's great. Regardless, there are other things in this set, like you have the compound, which looks very similar to the 2019 build, just like smaller. And then also you've got a car and some other stuff that I can't really see because, again, these pictures were taken on like a Kodak disposable camera from 2006. They also do have Iron Man included in this set yet again. I assume it's the Endgame Iron Man carried over, which was a pretty good minifigure for the time, or maybe I'm entirely wrong. Bro Thor is finally making his debut in this set though, and I mean, it looks okay. It's just a new printed torso, just the, you know, like medium, like light orange Aquaman hairpiece. You got Mjolnir back in here. I don't even know if they're doing Stormbreaker. I mean, honestly, it's pretty underwhelming looking. Anyway, I am curious to see if this Thanos is going to have the Infinity Gauntlet, since it's the Infinity War Thanos, like, I mean the regular Infinity Gauntlet, because there definitely isn't a red nano gauntlet on his right arm. So we'll see what becomes of all of that and this lineup of sets, as hopefully soon we get leaked images of the Venator and also the Sanctuary 2. And so on that note, guys, let me know if you've seen these images, if you've sought them out yourself, and what you think down below in the comments. I am definitely going to be picking up every single one of these, probably, except for the Captain America motorcycle. I just don't need that in my life. But overall, I mean, I think we're looking at a pretty solid lineup here if the rest of the sets really deliver. So I'm gonna get going. I've got some Mandalorian minifigures that I'm still working on, that I'm probably going to continue working on until the end of time, along with, of course, my Avengers Endgame side project, definitely until the end of time. And you know the deal, you can see all of it early over on Patreon if you'd like to consider supporting the channel that way, and otherwise you can find all of my Photoshop edits and other later previews over on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those places, long before any of it reaches the channel here. Bye.